What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. As you can see, I am here with our Kubota M6. This is a 131. The 131 is basically just the horsepower. I think there's 111, 121, 131. But that basically represents the horsepower. So this came to us as a plain tractor, just a regular farm tractor, nothing on it. And my father had this vision to turn it into the ultimate snow plowing machine, which this is what you see. So we have a 9-foot Tenko wing plow paired with a 10-foot Henderson front plow. These two plows together give you about 15 to 16 feet of plowing when you have your wing down. So it is very easy to do a whole pass down each way and your whole road is plowed. Also on the back here, we have a Pronovost snowblower, which we don't get much use out of. I'm honestly not sure if we've actually used it during a storm or just for testing. This is my father's tractor. He is the only one who drives it. I'm gonna try and steal it one storm, or at least record him plowing with it and make a video of that, because this thing is absolutely sweet when it's plowing. You have 360 degrees of visibility with glass panels all around you. You can see everything. In a lot of our trucks, the wing plow here is not really visible because of the bottom of the door. We don't have windows all the way down like this has. But this tractor, I should say, has had many hours of custom modification done to it. We had to add a complete frame rail underneath, run all of our hydraulics and whatnot, and get it all working properly. So couldn't even tell you how many hours we have spent working on this thing, but we finally got it to where it works absolutely amazing. We got rid of the regular farm tires that came on it and added these snow tires. I don't know how to pronounce this correctly. It is Nokian Haka Polita snow tires. These snow tires run you about $10,000 alone. So they're very expensive, but it is a complete game changer when you are plowing streets and you need to not spin. The regular tires on this, you cannot use in the winter. They will just give you no traction at all. This is pretty much it. It's a 2017, and what you see is what you get. I am gonna get rid of the drone now and grab a GoPro, and I will go into a little bit more detail. All right, guys, so I am back on the GoPro. So I know that the audio might have not been the best for the beginning of this, but I really wanted to shoot this video with the drone so you could get a good size comparison of how big this tractor really is with me standing next to it. I am about 6'1", so that just goes to show these tires are up to about halfway through my face, so pretty big. Top of the cab's got to be, I don't know, 10 to 12 feet, probably 10 feet. But like I was saying, if the audio was not the best, I am sorry. I am going to get a better external mic that has good quality. I ran to Best Buy and just got whatever they had that worked with my phone and made do. So anyway, moving on. Like I said, this is a 2017 Kubota M6 131. It came to us with absolutely nothing on it. Regular farm tires, no plow, no snow blower. So we had to add all of this. We did a lot of custom fab to make it work. And right now it is an absolute animal. If it wasn't so expensive, we would probably have a couple more of these, but I will go into pricing and everything in a little bit after I go over this. So like I said, on the front here, we have a 10-foot Henderson power angle plow paired with a 9-foot Tenko wing plow. And on the back, we have a Pronavos snowblower. So we don't really get much use out of that, but it is a nice addition to have. But the plow frame was something that we had laying around with a bunch of our spare parts, and we made custom frame rails that run all the way to the back, and our hydraulic lines run inside that one. We also added these rubber blocks here that basically when you hit a pothole or a manhole, or like on the beginning of a bridge, you might catch the lip. If it jolts everything, it stops the frame from coming up. So it really only has half an inch of travel under there, give or take. So this whole frame rail we had to make in our shop. We obviously bought the metal and then made these brackets and whatnot and welded everything on, so it all works. And as you can see, our hydraulics run inside there. We tried making it as clean as possible so it looks almost factory, but obviously you're not going to have a frame rail like this underneath a normal farm tractor. But also over on this side here, we had to add reinforcement for the wing post. So as you can see, we welded this in. We have this piece coming on an angle, this piece coming out here, this going down on an angle, basically all just for support, so nothing hits the plow and pushes in and snaps. But it was a lot of work to get it to this point. That pretty much wraps up the outside. I can show you guys how the plows move and how the snowblower works once I'm inside the cab. Let's hop up in here and see what we got going on in the cab. So it is just a regular farm tractor. If you have been in one of these, you have probably seen all of this stuff. If you haven't, then here you go. But we have a camera here that we added just in case there's an accident. Everything is recorded. We have your control here for the plow. This is your high, medium, and low. You have 8 gears in each one. So if you put it in low, you start in L1, and then it goes L1 through 8, then M up to 8, and then high up to 8. But for our application, we pretty much only run it in high. If you're a farmer and you're trenching through some fields and you need some more torque and down low power, you would put it in low or medium, whatever you really need. But let me start this up for you guys. So it's an 8-speed in each. I don't really know how to explain it. It's not, you have high, medium, and low, and you have 8 gears in each one. So it's really a 24-speed machine. You have a clutch down here, which you only need for starting and stopping. You don't really need to clutch in between gears. There is a up and down on this. You just push each button to shift. That, I guess my father wants to keep this clean, so he has a bag on it. Obviously the seat has a bag on it as well, so I guess he is wanting to keep this as clean as possible. But back to driving this thing. So what you do is we put this in high, and then foot on the clutch, put it in forward, drop your e-brake, you would have to raise your plow, which is this control. This does up and down and your power angle. And then you'd have to raise your wing plow, which is these. That is your front post, and this is your rear post. But basically, put it in drive here, or I guess forward, and you use your clutch to get going at first. Oh, I forgot to raise the snowblower. We were dragging that a little bit. The snowblower up and down is right here. That's down and that's up. You can also set your height right here. So say I set it to 6 and then I hit down. Well, I guess that's too high. I'm gonna set it to 3 there. So watch, that's up, and then now that it's set to 3, it doesn't go all the way down. If I lower it, it goes to the floor. Raise that back up and it goes up. But yeah, so you use your clutch just to get going, and then you don't really need to clutch it anymore. You can just press the button and shift up. So it is fairly simple to drive. You can probably dump the clutch pretty hard and it'll not stall out on you, but obviously that is not very good to be doing. So let's put this back in neutral, e-brake up. So yeah, this is your plow control. These two do your wing. This, you push down and spin and it locks and it turns your snowblower on. To adjust your snowblower, you use these two. I'll do this one first. It spins the chute. The second one does the angle of which you're shooting. So it is all fairly simple. You have your engine rev limit. If you lower this down, it won't let you rev up very high. This is your shift sensitivity, basically. If you turn it up, it'll be a rougher shift, and if you turn it down, it'll be a nice easy shift. He keeps it right in the middle. These other things I don't really know. I think they're all just tractor related stuff. I have not driven this in a storm, so I don't have complete knowledge about everything in here, but if you guys have a question, definitely leave it in the comments and I can ask my father and I will get back to you, because this is his and he drives it all the time. But continuing, we have your regular radio, and then we have our radio that we add to all our trucks so we can, oh, it's searching for the signal, but we can talk to each other there. This is your rev. This is what I was talking about for the height of the snowblower. This is your up and down of the snowblower. I think that is pretty much it. You have your headlights and stuff, bunch of tractor stuff, blinkers, or I mean windshield wipers here, blinkers and headlights here, and your four-ways, a bunch of other exhaust stuff. I think that pretty much wraps this up. If there are any questions about something that I missed on it, oh, let's go over price. Let me set this up real quick. So the tractor alone was about 90 grand. So with the tractors and the tires, you're looking at about 100 grand just for a tractor with snow tires. Then our plows, here, let me pull out the list real quick so I have exact numbers. Where'd it go? I should have been more prepared. Sorry, guys. Come on, it's got to be right here. Okay, so tractor 90K, tires 10K. The plows together for the front and the wing, you're looking at 12K. Your snowblower on the back is 9K, and then we have about 5 or so grand into labor and other materials and stuff to get it where it is. So all in all, you're looking at about 125 grand for this tractor. So it is fairly expensive. There is a lot of work to get it where it is, and obviously you need to be able to do it all. So luckily we have our nice shop that we can work on stuff, and we've spent countless hours getting this where it is. We have a very good welder, and what you see is what you get. I will take you guys back outside and do one more little walk around here. But this is the cab. It is fairly comfortable. As I was saying, you can see 360 degrees around this thing, so your visibility is absolutely amazing. But yeah, this is the tractor. If you guys have any questions, comments, something I missed that you want to know more about, definitely leave a comment and let me know, and I will get back to you guys as quick as possible. I will ask my father if I don't know, because he knows pretty much everything about this. I could make another video with him if you guys want that, and he can tell you about experience and stuff while driving it. But that's pretty much it. Like I said, if you have any questions, comments, definitely leave them down below. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you guys next time. Peace.